Yo, family, let's get right into it, all right? I gotta wipe down all my electronics. They got a little wet, but let's get right into it, gang, all right? So, boom. Obviously, right now you hear a little bit of fan in the background. The boy just hopped out the shower. That might, I don't know what shorts, if y'all go on the YouTube and y'all see the short with the truckers. Man, I don't know what I could call that. I got like this short I just did, but I don't know. Anyways, we'll skip that. Long story short, man, go check out those shorts, man. I got a whole bunch of shorts, especially if you don't like to watch long videos, go check that out. And I think also what I'm going to do for y'all, since I know y'all really don't like long ass vlogs and shit, and like maybe some of y'all do, some of y'all that like actually committed to the day in the life type shit, like what I'll do is I'll make like maybe a long version vlog and a short version vlog coming soon. But for now I got what I got. But I don't know, maybe I'll like mix it in. Maybe I'll do like some long and some short. I don't know yet. But for right now, you man's got the motherfucking long yawns. I think I've got like 6 more to edit before I drop it and before I change up how I want to come at it. But for now, those ones are going to be a little longer, probably like 20 minutes, maybe some are 30 minutes, maybe some are less. And then I'm just going to make them shorter and like more fun. Because I'm gonna be honest, man, I know you do not want to see, you know, me on the chart all day or me driving or me talking. Like these right here, this shit, like, bro, you literally got to be trying to find more out about psychology. Like that's where I'm at right now. Like I'm really just noticing more of psychology, bro. So when they tell you that trading is a lot about psychology, it's true. You know, you could be on a chart, you could, and literally they say it, like you could be on a chart and you could know a whole bunch of technical analysis, but your psychology is not in place. You feel me? That trade that you just placed, you're gonna fuck around and get out the trade early, or you're gonna fuck around and be like, oh, it's about to hit stop loss, and then boom, all it was doing a wick to take out those previous traders. You feel me? So you gotta watch out for that. I'm looking at myself in the mirror, bro, and I shaved all my hair. I didn't show y'all because that's not for you guys, which I probably should have showed you guys. I guess I could have showed you guys that shit. But I didn't show y'all, man. I had like grown my hair off for like 2 years, bro, almost 3 years, and then I cut it, and my shit was down to like my neck. But anyways, besides that, I don't really care. I moved on. Probably gonna dread it in a few years, or maybe I'll dread it. Like maybe I'll just dread it now when it starts to grow back, and then do like some dreads, and then you know once I make some money, because I want to get a hair transplant, then I'll probably fuck around and like do something different with it. But I'm not sure yet. Right now, I'm just trying to grow the edges first to see if I can grow it. That's what I'm trying to do. But anyways, that's besides what we were talking about. Now I shaved my beard, so I got the booty eater right now. Got the gold tee. Should look nice though, I'm not gonna lie. What was I about to tell y'all, fam? Oh, yeah. So trading is mainly about psychology, bro. And it's funny because I didn't know that at first, but at first, regardless, you know, I was already trying to be on this self-development journey type shit, like work on myself, because bro, I was everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Doing too much. And then as I worked on myself, and I corrected myself, and like I started to figure out, okay, what am I gonna do now moving forward? Which I'm still trying to figure out what that big thing is that I'm gonna do moving forward. But as I continued to correct myself and got right, you know what I'm saying? I started to get more technicals down, right? Then I got all the technicals down. And obviously there's always room for correcting, but you know, when you're good at your job and you're good at that one spot, you don't want to keep changing, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is the fundamentals and technical analysis and the psychology, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm still gotta work on the fundamentals spot. and I gotta work on psychology. Those are two major things. But one space that I'm really good at right now has been the technical space. Now, I'm honest, bro, I literally was already doing that psychology as I was working myself, and then now that I'm inside this technical space, I'm like trying to add one more thing to my plate. Now, it might take me like 6 months to actually really get down. Just like this last one took me about 5 months, and now about 6 months. I still have to back test it, so, and you know I work a lot, so it's probably gonna be like a total of like 8-9 months. So this one might be 8-9 months as well. And then now I have both of those, you feel me? And one thing I gotta just do to make the time, you know, not be so long is to actually like pay attention. You know when you get distracted while you're studying, you just kind of zone out while shit's just sitting there like that. I gotta cut that out so I can pay more attention. But other than that, I will be good. I could probably get it done in about 3 to 6 months and then really work on the back testing of it. But that would be it for technical. Like, other than that, I will just be cleaning it up, making sure it's exact. So every time I come to the market, I'm exactly looking for these things. And I'm almost there, bro. Like if we go back to old videos, you'll see I didn't have anything, bro. Like, I didn't have none. I didn't have a trading plan. And excuse myself, I always had a trading plan, but the trading plan was never exact. It was just like top-down analysis and and then after that, I was just like, okay, then find an entry or like mark up the charts. That was it. And now I've gotten better to a point where it's more than that, but it's super simple, right? So, excuse me, I'm brushing my teeth, but the technical analysis piece is about to be done. I say in about 1 year from now, out to a 1.5 years to where I have now, you know, all the technicals down, it's very clean. Maybe there's some that I want to add moving forward. I'm reading a book and there's some, but other than that, it would just consistently be the psychology for, I will say about 2 to 3 years right now. About 2 to 3 years. Obviously it's getting better right now, but I would say like to be that 50, 100K, 200, 300K a day type of guy, right? Plus, or a week, or, you know, obviously not just the month, but the month, yeah, the month too is fine. I say about 2-3 years to really get my psychology in there. As right now, I'm only risking about $340, $330 per trade. I was risking $1,000 before. It was nice to see that profit, but, and it didn't feel no way when I lost the money. So it doesn't bother me, but the psychology to hold the trade to a take profit. Like, how can I hold the trade to a stop loss and not hold the trade to a take profit? So yesterday, if y'all go into the back test session of the back test overview session, which was from yesterday, I believe it was 4/27, 2025. You go look at that back test session overview, you will see how that helped my psychology. Right, back testing the 1 to 2, 1 to 3, and seeing how that was compared to a 1 to 1. Right, we ended up with a 1 to 1 of like, it was 28 trades total. We had fucking 8 losses, or excuse me, we had I think it was like 8 or 9, or no, it was 10 losses, and we had 18 wins. Right, so that gave me a total of $10,000. Right, but then we used our back test. We were like, okay, well, I only made 10,000 if I only did a 1 to 1, right? So obviously the strategy is better than, you know, most, right? I had a 64% win, but it was only 10. Yeah, it was only an $8,000 win after we took off the losses from all the wins. Then I'm like, okay. Then I went and I used, you know, my back test, my actual back test instead of a 1 to 1. It was like some 1 to 2s, 1 to 3s. Bro, we ended up making a total of $45,000, and then we took off, you know, the losses off of all that, and we ended up in profit of $32,500. Just for the risk to reward being higher and holding the trade, right? So right now, my current practice account, right, is only at, we just had a loss. So I think I'm only at, let me see here. I think I'm only at about $500, let me see. And we gotta get 10% of 100,000. So we're missing fucking, Yeah, we're at $418 right now. All right, that's our account size right now. That's our account growth. And the reason why it's so low, and I had so many wins, bro, at 1-3, 1-2, is because I didn't hold the trades, all right? And this is me right now, you know what I'm saying? This is me right now while I'm posting to y'all, I can see my journey. But I'm getting better. That's what I'm saying. Like now, yesterday I took a loss. Well, this morning basically, I took a loss. But I took a loss because I came through for an aggressive trade and it pulled down to a 1-to-1. But I was like, bro, why the fuck would I take a 1-to-1 if I'm willing to lose the whole one? Why don't I just wait? So I had my alarm around the 1 to 1.5. And then I was gonna see what it was gonna be doing around that, and then I was gonna try to take partials. But bro, if I just hold the trade to a 1-to-2, a 1-to-3, I'm gonna get more bread. If I lose, if I take 10, like I told y'all before, if I take 10 trades, right? If I take 10 trades in a week, that's 2 trades each day, 5 days a week, and I win half at a 1-to-2, right? And let's say we're risking $1,000 out of 10 trades, right? I lose half, I win half, bro. That's 5 grand. I mean, that's 10 grand that I could potentially have won, but I lost 5, so I lost 5,000, and I won 5, so I won 10,000. Are you catching my drift? A 1-to-2 R, okay? A 1-to-2 R, meaning that I'm making $2,000 per win. Per win. So if I won 5 times, I'd make 10,000. And I traded 10 times, I lost half, I made 10. Even if I only lost, if I lost, I think what, 4 times? I mean, if I won 4 times out of 10, I'd still have a 40% win rate and still make money, right? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, that's $8,000. And then we had a total of 6 losses, which is 6,000. Still ended up making $4,000, $4,000, 2, 4, 6, 8. Still ended up making, and we had, I don't know if I said that right. 2, 4, 6, 8, that's 8,000. We won 4 trades out of 10. That's 8,000, 4 trades out of 10. It's $8,000, simple. So, long story short, family, is the psychology piece is the most necessity piece. But you're not gonna be trusting the trade. Like, you gotta make sure, obviously, you got a good system and you back test it and it works. But use the confidence behind your system with the back test session. And even if you're demo trading it, forward testing in a demo, or even a live account, which is where you're gonna get that heart rate scale, is where you really wanna go so you can feel that shit. But if you start treating your demo like it, you're gonna feel like that as well. You feel me? But back test, forward test that motherfucking strategy, and then bring it to the market and be confident with it and let it do what it's supposed to do. Now, first, you're not gonna wanna let it. That's what I'm saying. Boom, back test, bring it to demo, and then become confident in holding your trade, and then bring it to the live markets. Or invest a small $100, $200, and have a small lot size and work your way up. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta see how it's gonna work for you. And when I say work your way up, I mean work your way up in psychology, not the money. $100 ain't doing shit for you, let's be honest. Get yourself a funded account, 100K, 200K, spend $500, $1,000, wait for a promotion, get you a good account, and do it. All right? And I'm just on some shit where I'm holding my trade, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's no more early take profit. Like, obviously, if the trade direction bias really changes strictly hard, and like I'm looking at lows and then the whole market goes to a bullish market, then bro, I'm definitely out of the trade. You feel me? I'm definitely out of the trade. And excuse me, I'm not trying to use the N word too much. I'm trying to keep it decent for when you got some young dudes over here who want to show their parents so they can get inside the community or whatever. I don't want to take the opportunity away from them. But I'll just do it. You know I'm fun. I wouldn't be wearing a mask if I wasn't fun. So I'm trying to just make sure I give y'all some fire and that those episodes that y'all watch are actually entertaining. I'm trying to work on it. Just right now I got some old ones I'm trying to get to y'all. But in that family, you already know what to do. Peace to the earth, peace to the universe, and peace to the gods, and peace to God family. Peace. I love y'all. I'll let y'all. Peace.